Hey everyone, Shelisa B here. Okay, so one way that I want you guys to try going off script a little bit is by giving yourself permission to pivot on decisions that you have made. So some of you will be really, really good at this already, but a lot of people are not very good at this. Especially, maybe it's a generational thing somewhat, but I find a lot of folks feel that when they start something, it needs to be finished. I finish everything that I start, and they kind of wear that as a badge of honor. And maybe it's the agile coach in me, and we build systems that are very flexible and nimble and responsive. But what I want you to do, if you've been thinking this way for a long time, you're around people who think this way, who are like, you start something, you finish it. Listen, you guys, if you're starting something and it's not working out the way that you wanted it to, or you thought it would have, give yourself permission to pivot. I see this all the time in relationships, which I'm not going to get into because that's a big topic that I am so not qualified to talk about. Let's take something easier. Let's say you start a book. I even see this with people who read a lot. They're like, well, I started this book. I'm gonna finish it. Are you enjoying it? Nope, not enjoying it. Then why are you finishing it? This is like, we'll use that as kind of the analogy for everything. If you're starting a book and you've gotten to a good, you've given it a shot, you've given it a chance, and it's just not delivering for you what you wanted it to deliver, it is okay to close the book, put it down, and pick up something that you will get much more value from. Now, I think a lot of people will have a bit of a tough time with this because they were probably taught that you commit, and commitment is everything. I want you to challenge that a little bit, especially when it comes to things that are very kind of easy and benign to kind of switch out. So in our book example, the thing is, if you stay committed to something that is not filling you up and giving you joy, what ends up happening is you build some combination of frustration, anxiety, resentment, and it starts to really eat up at you. What I'd rather you guys do is get comfortable feeling like you don't need to be so committed to something that is creating that reaction in you and eliminating joy or blocking you from receiving joy. I would much rather see you guys go, you know what, I've given this book a shot, I'm a few chapters in, it's still not doing anything for me. I'm gonna read this thing over here, and then you fly through it because it's such an awesome book and it really kind of fills you up. This shows up in a bunch of different ways in life, and I'm not gonna go through all the big, heavy, sticky ways, but I just want you to really be more thoughtful about whether or not it's worth it for you to stay committed and stay the course versus giving yourself permission to pivot. That's it. I just like food for thought. Let me know in the comments below if this is something that you find that you struggle with. If you've tried, and if you do struggle with it, let me know if you've tried pivoting, and let me know if you've given yourself permission to pivot, and let me know how it felt for you. But anyway, that's it for now, you guys. I will catch up with you soon. Take care.